Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you all are well. Hope you are well, chill, having a hell of a time, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So, we're here. We're just gonna get into it. If you are here, I pulled some of the main energy of the cards, and then I'm just gonna start pulling them with you as we're here, okay? So, we're just gonna go ahead and get this timestamp because I do wanna, right at 30 seconds. Right at 30 seconds, which is funny because the card that you got, I was feeling that you needed to work on your communication. And so 3 is about, obviously, Gemini energy, Mercury energy, communication energy, speaking energy. So for you to have that, and then you also got the wishing stone, which is what you selected. I'm getting this feeling of like wishing I could speak up more, wishing I had enough more to say, wishing it was worthwhile, wishing that you weren't afraid. I did write down rooted in what, because it's like your actions are a little bit fearful, a little bit hesitant, which is the card that I also pulled for you. Um, and you're just wishing for like a different life, a different outcome, how things were set up differently for you in a sense, like a wishing stone. Always wishing on a star, wishing on a moment, wishing on a center of self, almost, to stand in your voice, to recognize your voice of how that works and operates for you. Because both of these are also physical emotions. So like when you're by you, you're good. You're around people that you feel comfortable about, or that they'll actually feel like they have meaningful to say, you're more comfortable. But when it gets time to be like outside of self, outside of your head, outside of a moment of knowing that you have something worthy to say, knowledgeable to say, and it's not just around people that you know or that you're comfortable with, it's a sense of being like afraid. Is it actually as worthwhile? Or are people just around me doing that? I wish, I could be as confident as them. It's very much like a longing energy as well, a wanting, a yearning energy for something different in yourself, for how you act, for how you move in your own physical body. Being comfortable with your voice, being comfortable with how you say things, how it's structured, feeling like it has to be set up correctly in the right way. It has to be done, set up correctly in the right way. And just sometimes in a sense of having that worth put on you, in a sense, especially with it being so physical. And both of these kind of coming out, they look a little bit like almost greenish bluish in a sense. So it's like your heart and your throat chakra are struggling to feel as meaningful as you would like to feel in your own private self, in your own sense of self. You want to be able to feel as confident and rooted in that outward with other people as well. And yeah, we got lonely right on the top. Sometimes we feel a little lonely. It's a lot of green energy, a lot of heart chakra energy, a lot of physical emotion energy. So this can be weighing on you and like anxiety in a sense, and like a way of you fidgeting. I'm feeling like you're always shaking or moving or looking around and like fidgeting, all this type of things of like wanting to like take away from the sense of maybe the attention being on you, being present, again, feeling like you have anything worthy or worthwhile to say, wishing that you did, wanting and yearning that you did. It's this yearning feeling, this longing feeling of wanting something in a sense of self that is more than you. You feel like it has to be more than you. You have to be more than you, more than who you are. Yeah, even then when I was just kind of channeling, I didn't want to write too much, but we would have enough to say, and there's a region in my ear, enough to say. Like, will I have enough to say? Will I be wanting to say more later? Will they understand what I said? Will they be able to take in all these things of like this yearning feeling of these moments of where afterwards you feel like you really didn't have much to say. We got the High Priestess, which is Taurus energy, second house energy, and we got the Six of Swords, which is also that air energy, that communication energy, again coming in. So again, with the High Priestess, you are very knowledgeable, you are very wise, and not even just wise, you're very funny, very witty, very creative. You are able to see something and then be like, okay, that's what you got out of that? I never thought of it. You're like kind of that person, and you kind of fear that in a sense. You're like, is that something that should be put out there? Is that something that I should even feel comfortable doing? Be okay with setting up for myself? Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands and the Six of Cups. It's like I said, it's this longing feeling, this burden on your physical body, on your heart almost, of weighing on, I feel like you weighing on seeing yourself the way others possibly see you. You weigh a lot on that. And not like you like go out seeking for it or you want it, but you weigh a lot of how you perceive yourself after interactions, during interactions. You kind of weigh that in a sense. And so, yeah, we got the Four of Wands. You could have relied on a lot of green energy. Could have relied on that a lot for stability, for relationships, of maybe placing your worth in or around that. That's where that lonely feeling comes. Like even when you're around people, in a sense, you don't feel as centered as you do when you're alone in your own physical body. It feels like almost like an out of body experience. Like you don't feel centered in your own home, with this being the Four of Wands, which is also that fire energy, but also fourth house energy, which is your home, how you feel comfortable in your own body and your relationship. In that sense, especially when we split the deck, we got that High Priestess Taurus energy, which is also about stability in your physical world, for your home, for your relationships. So yeah, we got the Lovers came out in reverse, Gemini energy, that communication energy. So it could be that again in your relationships, you, like I said, you weigh a lot on what you feel and see in retrospection of how it's going, maybe how you're able to be open and bold and vulnerable with them, and you're afraid of that. Like I said, when you're alone, it's a little bit more centered. Like you're like, okay, that's what I can say next time. That's what I can do. But when it comes to doing it, it's almost like you leave your body and like, okay, I'll do this instead. I'll set this up instead. Because that may sound like it's just messing up now. It may sound better, may look better, it might feel better, but instead of going with that internal gut feeling, that like heart feeling, that lead space of like, okay, this is where I'm going to lead from. I'm going to speak from my heart, from that center, and be very open with it. But with the Lovers coming out in reverse, it's just kind of giving that discord, that a little bit of struggle, strife with that again, with feeling worthy in relationships and feeling like they are meaningful and feeling like you can like I said, like you have enough to say, like you feel like you don't, your words don't hold the value in the relationship that they should, as much as the words that they give to you hold value. And so that has caused you to feel, especially like I said, it's a lot of green, your heart to feel weighed down, like the Ten of Wands, like just really weighed down. And then we even have the King of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, in reverse, where you feel just kind of at a wit's end with your emotions because you're not sure where to go or what to do. And instead of relying back on that throat chakra to speak from that heart space, from being very open and vulnerable, you don't feel like there is a real secure place, which is funny because this did come up right. So it does let me know that you do have a good foundation to speak up. And it's not, I'm hearing, it may not be the result that you wanted, but it is going to be the result to alleviate yourself, to release yourself, to not feel this fear, right? To not feel this unworthiness, right? Because you are worthy, not to feel this loneliness, but to come together and realize, like, if this foundation does and it blossoms and it works, if it doesn't, I need to speak truly from house race. I need to be as vulnerable as two naked people on the beach, because right now it is weighing so heavy. And Scorpio is that 8 energy, which is that diving deep, that going into self, that recognizing what possible cycles or possible motions am I in? What am I thinking about? What am I feeling? What am I moving into? You know? So allow yourself that, because it causes you to feel like you're unworthy, and now you're not speaking truthfully, you're not acting truthfully for what you truly are looking for, or what you truly want. Yeah. We got the Seven of Wands. Feeling like you're lost in the wilderness, feeling like you're lost in the woods. Like you don't know where to place your emotions, and it's weighing on your physical body. You can't sleep. You're like struggling, like your body is a little tense when it should be a little bit more relaxed. It feels very uncomfortable. And it's because you really want to be able to open up. You really want to be able to share. You really want to be able to have these really deep, emotional, stable conversations. And with this Four of Wands coming out, and like I said, Six of Cups, this longing energy. Six of Cups is that nostalgia energy. Again, this Cancer energy coming in very strong. Your house energy, your relationships, your how you see yourself in your relationships, with the stability of that, the comfort space. So with this coming in, you feel like maybe you're in the woods, you're in the neck of the woods, and you don't know what to do or where to go or how to act. And with everything is just saying, your spirit, everything is just saying, be vulnerable. Enough to say, even if it's only a few words, it still needs to be said. It still needs to be heard. Because right now you are allowing yourself to be a little bit more hard, allowing yourself to feel this loneliness when you don't need to, allowing yourself to long for things that were once, I remember we used to do this, I remember we used to have that, I remember we used to say this, and looking at old pictures, looking at old conversations. And instead of you, because that can really happen, especially with this Cancer and Scorpio energy, it can get, yeah, this Four of Cups, not feeling happy. Like I said, you have built a stable relationship, a stable home, a stable foundation to be able to have these conversations. And it's something that has shifted inside of you, or maybe within the relationship, where you don't feel like you can be as open and vulnerable. And that's something we have to take in respect of, like, if I cannot be vulnerable around this, then maybe I need to shift it. Maybe I need to change it. But with you, this Six of Cups coming in, which is also, again, this Cancer energy, this Four of Cups, this King of Cups, it's a lot of, like, I keep reflecting on the past. Like, despite the progress that has been made, despite the changes, I'm not noticing it. I'm not benefiting from it. I'm not getting what I want out of it, what I need out of it. It feels like I'm, like, trying to search and find and get things set up. But yeah, with this water energy, it's a lot of emotion, and it's a lot of emotion that you need to get out, especially with these wands coming in. It's like a fire almost boiling of the water, and we want to make sure that you're able to get that out, because that can lead to fear of your own voice, fear of your own action, fear of your own emotions. And people like to, rag on the water signs for being emotional and what. But if you're afraid of your emotions, that's an emotion that you're operating in. Fear is still an emotion. Fear is still a feeling. And if you're allowing that to overtake you or be a representation of you, that's how you're going to operate. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel like you can't communicate with your lover, with your friend, with whoever. It's given, it's given a little bit, it's given like, it's given your relationship with people, period. So it can be family, friend, lover, compadre, whatever. Whatever. But it's given, like, especially with this Four of Wands coming in the Six of Cups, very much given, like, even just alone of how you used to be with relationships together. Like, I used to be like this, I used to have this, I used to set this up, but when you're not realizing your relationships are developing with you, they're changing with you, people are changing, maybe you need to get to know them again, get to understand them again. But you feel like what you won't say will be worthy enough, what you will speak about, whatever it is that you're looking for. It's like, yeah, that's why I keep getting this rooted in what? Like, what is your action towards not moving or not? Why are they afraid, Spirit? What's going on with this spirit for you? Why are they? The moon card came out strong. Pisces energy, a lot of water energy. So you could be a water sign, you could be dealing with the water sign. But it's either way, it's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of really needing to go deep into that shadow self, allowing yourself to shift with the phases of the moon. I'm hearing just allow yourself to go through those shifting phases of not only if you're going through these processes, these changes, these thoughts, they are too, because life is changing, life is growing, and I want to be able to grow and know this person. I'm longing on to things that once were, instead of me allowing myself to actually meet the people where they are right now. And with this, the moon card coming out of what you're afraid of your own, like I said, your voice, your own intuition. You feel like when you say these things, and like I said, you're trying to find a way to say it, how to do it. I need to structure it this way, that didn't come out. You just need to say it. whatever it is, and be open and honest and truthful. Because like I said, when you start leaning into those emotions of being afraid of feeling it, whatever these emotions are, it can be bitter, it can be anger, it can be resentment, it can be hurt, it can be I don't want to be around anymore. It can be whatever it is, you really want to be truthful, because now it's starting to pressure on your worthiness. It's starting to make you feel lonely within yourself, and like you can only depend on being around yourself. So it's like, oh, I wish we did this. I wish we got this, and I miss this. And it's like you're going into the depths and not discovering what is that rooted within. Why are you missing that? Do you feel like you're not getting that? Do you feel like you can't get that? Do you feel like you're not communicating enough? Do you feel like you are communicating enough, but they're not getting? What is going on to make you feel this way? Because with this Four of Cups, these four fours coming out, right? Being in that fourth house energy is letting me know, and there, besides the Six Cups being upright, is letting me know, like, to release things that are long past. This four is like you can build a stable foundation, a home, security life, if you truly step into being comfortable in your own physical body, being comfortable around, say, yeah, not King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So you have a very strong structure. I feel like with that coming in, you feel like maybe it might mess with your finances or your stability. Like it might mess with your funds, your income. I'm going to get to the card. We got Ace of Cups coming in, and it came in upright. Yeah, they really want you to get back to the center of self, but you feel like when you do this, like I said, you feel like it's going to mess up something within the relationship. With this King of Pentacles coming out, and it's coming out on this side, where the fearful and the lonely energy is, the Six of Cups, the Lovers in reverse is coming on this side. Is letting me know that you feel like if you speak up, you're going to lose out on some opportunities. It could be with work that you feel like you can't speak up about, you can't be open and honest about, because you're going to lose out on funds. But this card came in upright, so you're not. Like I said, you have a very strong foundation with this Four of Wands coming in, the Ace of Cups coming in upright, so you're not. And to pour into those emotions, even with the moon feeding from the essence of who you are, it allows you to recognize, like, yeah, this is right at the bottom. Two of Pentacles coming out, balancing out. So you feel like this is going to mess with your finances, your housing, with all these forest house energy, this water energy coming. If you feel like this is going to mess with how you see or view yourself, how you see or view your relationships or yourself in relationships, it will, but in the best way possible. It will change it in the best way possible. It's going to shift your mindset. So they don't want you to approach this in a sense of feeling like, I'm already lost, let me hold on to everything, and because it's leading you in a way of just feeling neglectful and neglected, honestly. And we want this realization, because it's realization like you're balancing the spiritual material, you're balancing everything, and they also want you to start balancing your emotions. So with this Ace of Cups coming in, it's definitely letting me know like you're getting there. You just really want to go ahead and release, because the sun energy, it's like I said, you have built a stable relationship with this person, and the way that you're viewing yourself, and the way that you're viewing your relationship is the way that you're viewing yourself. You feel like there's no hope, it's leading you to condemnation. You feel like if I speak up, like I can't spend this, I can't do this, I can't say this, I'm not doing that anymore, I don't want that anymore, I don't feel this anymore, I don't, whatever it is, whatever you feel like you speak up about, you feel like spikes is like, you feel like it's gonna lead you to damnation, literally, like down, you're gonna be for real lonely, like I'm really gonna have no one, like at all. But with all this green energy, it's weighing on your heart heavy, and you have built a place that is safe and secure for you to truly allow that to come in. Yeah, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is coming in, sorry. Yes, and the Nine of Cups. So like I said, you have this information. You have this power to lead yourself in a type of way that is amazing. And you just have to lead yourself. Like I said, you have a way of thinking and doing things that is very different, that is very odd. Like people won't think of it that way. And that is your light, that is your shine. So you feel like if you have to dim that in a relationship in order for others to shine, you don't. You feel like you have to hide that because you can't really truly be that. You don't. You don't. Allow yourself to be bold, courageous. Because this does deal with like religion, constructs, society, things of that sort. You break the mold. You are the new construct in that sense. And this is your own relationship. So with all these uprights, this Ace of Cups, this even the moon, allowing yourself to follow your intuition, it's going to lead you to a place where you're not feeling like the Queen of Swords. Because this is honestly the energy kind of, it feels like you're the Queen of Swords, Libra, like you're, and Libra deals with relationships, harmonious relationships, being able to cultivate that. It's also that Venus energy. Again, that Venus energy coming in, Libra, Taurus, coming in and letting you know, stable foundations, being able to be rooted in that balance of the beauty and the practical, things of that sort. You are creating that in a sense of itself. I can keep pulling cards. The Star, Aqua, I can keep pulling. Let's go ahead and we can get some final messages or understandings here for the collective, because yeah, they really want you to speak up. They really want you to be vocal. This is when your physical body, like I said, you can't sleep, you're fidgety, you probably can't eat, like nervous, like anxiety be high. Why did I put that on there? That does not go on there. Let's see, it's weird. Filling this deck. So we'll pull that for affirmation. Now pull this deck for some further information. Yeah. Yeah. And I also, of course, leak crystals and everything because it comes with crystals and stones that will help with being lonely, fearful, or worthy. And I will definitely have it, not linked, but the information down below. So, yeah, we got Megan Thee Stallion, Aquarius energy. Yes, turn on some Megans. Start talking your ish. Spit with your spit, okay? We got running. Yeah, you're definitely running away. You're running away from something. You're just like, hopefully it'll go away. Hopefully it won't, sit on my heart for much longer. Even though it's really in my head. Yeah, there goes that fear again. Very much feeling afraid of your own voice, of your own truth. Yeah, you got love coming in. You have love present. And if you feel like, again, you can't be vulnerable, first take a look at yourself, right? Like recognizing, like, why do I feel like I can't be vulnerable? What is going on with me where I can't stand 10 toes no matter if somebody loves me or not? If somebody's there or not, if somebody's going to pay attention. Like, I need to still allow myself to have that. I share. So start, and then be like, okay, if you try, you do, go from there. But start first. We got opportunity. Bless me, you will have an opportunity to talk, to speak, to be vocal, to get this off your chest, to get this off your body, to let it out, to release, to vent, to talk your ish. Okay? You're gonna have that moment. You're gonna have that sense of clarity to be expressive, to be open and expressive. Like you're waiting for the moment where like you can just talk with your body, your hands, you can move, say it, and be like, all right, you get me? Like that is what's been going on. That's how I've been feeling. That's how, and you like it's not gonna be a whirlwind. It's gonna like it's still gonna be that sense of like this is you feel me like, and it's gonna come with that facts of information. If it's whatever it is, it's gonna be like this is why, and this is why, and this is why it hurt me. This is why I felt this way. This is why it weighed on me. This is what was going on. This is whatever it is. You're gonna be able to express yourself with a sense of no bounds, of restriction, of, and yes, I know it's supposed to express of wrong. It's going quick. Channeling, you just go quick, baby. You just go quick. You don't question it. We got weed. Go smoke something. Maybe some of you smoke. I'm not saying go smoke if you don't smoke. Well, go smoke or take something that relaxes you with a conscious mind, you know, an understanding of not doing something that you know you don't want to do. But yeah, just relax. Relax. Maybe that'll help you, especially with that coming in blue. Maybe you get a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more vocal. And some people feel a certain type of way, like, I don't want to talk to somebody on substance. Relax your body, especially like I said, all of this was physical emotion. You feel fidgety, you feel antsy, you feel like you can't sit still, you're like jittery, so your body gets tensed up. The more that you start shaking your leg, the more it gets like it doesn't rest. It continues to work on that muscle, whether you it's like it's all that, and so it gets tenser, it gets rougher, like it's harder for you to move and feel comfortable in your body. And that's exactly what they're looking for. It's for you to be comfortable in your body, comfortable in your voice. So it's a lot more harder if your own body's already tense and now your voice got to speak up for something that's tense. So if that's going to help you relax, especially when this opportunity comes, or just listening to music, it doesn't have to be make somebody that allows you to just like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to speak now. I'm ready to follow my intuition and my voice to allow that to be known. Well, I'm still working on that. You're still working on that. Like I said, look within yourself. And that also came in the red, to be rooted and grounded in who you are and allow yourself to be expressive. We got recognition. Yeah, this will be recognized. Like I said, and it's that green energy, that heart energy. You will be recognized. What you say is very worthwhile. You don't need to have enough to say. You don't need to do all that. No, just that's who you are. We got obsessed. Fear right under that. Obsessed and fear. You are very much obsessed with the fear, and we do not want that. You are obsessed with the fear of things going wrong and not being perceived. When you are going into a conversation, the only thing that you should expect is to be heard, to hopefully be understood, and to hear the other person and to hopefully understand them. And if not, hopefully there are questions asked. Hopefully there's time in between. Like we just take a break to actually hear what they said, take it in. Hopefully it's an actual conversation. And if they're saying everything that you're expecting to hear, it might be sounding a little bit too good to be true. Like, oh, okay. Like you just, because then typically just like, all right. Not saying everything will go, but sometimes it goes better than expected. But I'm saying this to don't have a started conversation to get the result that you're expecting. Get the result of you got this out, communication is out, now let's have a conversation. I want to hear what they have to say. I'm gathering understanding. I'm gathering clarity. I'm not all in my emotions, all in my head. I'm not suppressing it. This is all out. So if it's all out, then they're getting it all out. And that's what we're taking in with each other. So allowing yourself to be expressive is allow them to be expressive. Allow them to speak. Allow them to take in what they're saying. Yes, you may have brought the conversation to them, or they may have brought the conversation to you, but that's what a conversation is. An exchange of information for a better understanding of how maybe this person thinks, this person operates, this person feels, what this person is looking forward in the future. So don't be so obsessed with the fear of it not going your way, because you should only expect that you're having a conversation and that's it. And if it doesn't go and you don't feel heard, then you know how to operate from there. You're like, I was being completely vulnerable. I was being this and that. And then, yes, it did. It went exactly how the conversation was supposed to go when you brought it up. You needed to bring it up either way. The conversation went exactly how it was supposed to go when you brought it up. That's it. It didn't go out practicing the mirror. It didn't go out that in my head. It went exactly how I was supposed to go, because you weren't having this conversation alone this time. You were having it with another human being who has their own thought process, who has their own emotions, who has their own memories, who's able to bring in all their own maybe their Six of Cups energy. So taking all that in, allow yourself to do that. So we got, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? I wrote that card. What do you want from me? You maybe you feel like this. I'm feeling like you feel like that's how you go into conversations, is what will this person want from me? What will this person say? And that's maybe why you're usually expecting something, and maybe why you feel on edge and maybe sometimes a little defensive. It's because you're expecting somebody to want something from you, to get something. Instead of just having a conversation, I'm sharing, you're sharing, we're both getting information, we're both deepening our bond, our connection. Yeah. Time to start focusing on your craft too. And that mean in blue. So they really want you to start doing that as well. Start focusing on your craft. Yeah. But when this conversation comes in again, expect to have a conversation. You're having it with someone else, not with the thoughts in your head, not with what you're hoping you're going to get. You're just like, okay, I'm going in here to receive information and to give information and to listen and to be heard. And then we can work together and come with a resolution, with some change. We're going to get your affirmations out, and that'll be it for you, my wishing stones. Shay. Yeah, use your voice. Start singing. That's why they put in music. I'm hearing just start singing. I literally started singing. 3, that Mercury communication, that 30 seconds. They really want you to speak and be bold and confident in that. What do we have, Spirit? Spirit, just the one. We got Neptune, magic, imagination, and illusion. Look at that. It looks like a little child, too. Almost like a child. And oh my God, I didn't even peek. Look at that in the corner. That's a 30. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. It would not be as fun. Okay, okay. We have Neptune, magic, imagination, and illusion. You are a master magician. And it's so funny because they ended the last one with your craft. So maybe you've been neglecting your craft, which is also why the intuition card came up, because your craft can be card reading, it can be mediumship, it can be something on the spiritual realm. And that's also why you got the Hierophant card as well. Is maybe you've been neglecting your spiritual practices, and that's making you doubt your feelings and your intuition and wanting to work with this and wanting to get that handled. So yeah, your imagination is getting the best of you, and it's affecting your relationships. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what's rooted in it. There we go. It was rooted in what? Neglection of self. Like I said, you need to go into self. I kept saying that, like, it's something they want you to do within yourself because it's weighing on you. So yeah, okay. Back, moving forward, moving on. Thank you. When it shows up, the universe wants to remind you of your natural superpower. Take time to dive into your spiritual alchemy and manifestation practice. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your creative vision to embody? Paint, write, act, make a vision board, set your intentions into reality in any way that it goes. It says, in astrology, Neptune is the planet of illusions, dreams, the spiritual unknown, psychic ability, creativity, deceit, and seclusion. Like I say, you've really been going into yourself just a little bit too much, but in a way that you're looking outward and not inward. It says, as Neptune moves through the sky, its connection with other planets creates fantasy, bends reality, and can cause what is once deemed solid in one's lives to dissolve. Says your Neptune sign can tell you how to channel magic and your imagination in this lifetime. So I'm going to read what they are because they tell you what it is. So we have Neptune in Virgo. Sorry. Find your Neptune placement in your birth chart and match it to the following: your spiritual and creative power according to your Neptune sign. There we go. Neptune in Virgo, practical self-sacrifice. Neptune in Libra, cooperative magic. Neptune in Scorpio, transformative creativity. Neptune in Sagittarius, rebellious beliefs. Neptune in Capricorn, structured vision. Neptune in Aquarius, humanitarian service. Neptune in Pisces, your imagination. Okay, so It says Neptune is the modern planetary ruler of they only got one water sign. Anyways, while we're reading that, I'm going back over. Affirmation is my imagination is the most powerful magical tool I possess. I use it to make my dreams a reality. So you, like I said, you're imagining the conversation to go a certain type of way, and you need to look in of why you're expecting it to go a certain way or hoping it. And you also need to get back to self. As like I said, you're going really outward with these relationships and these thoughts and these feelings, and I really want you to go in, because when you go outward, you're going to feel lonely because you have left yourself alone. Essentially, you have left yourself alone. You cannot leave your body, and of course, that will be below. So thank you so much. That was your reading. Let's go ahead and get into stone 2. Right at 3528. Alrighty. We have stone 2, which we have a rainbow quartz. Okay. Rainbow quartz is what you have chosen. And the cards that I pulled for you, they don't have actual rainbow quartz within these cards. So I just pulled the quartz card because it is in the quartz family. And with this 3528, is just letting me know that there's a lot going on within yourself and communication, but also with your family. It's a lot of family in these readings, but yours is a little bit different. Yours is you're changing things, you're shifting things, you're moving things, you're breaking the norm, and that in itself is shifting you and your family dynamic in a good way, but it's giving like you don't know how to release, which is funny because this card is right at the top from the last reading. You don't know how to release quite yet to be actually happy for the changes that you are doing and making for and in your family. And with this rainbow quartz, it's, of course, the regular quartz is just all the energies, like it's just the clear quartz, but it has that rainbow in it. It has in fractures that creates rainbows inside of it. And rainbows, as we know, are life, are bliss. It's like the afterwards. It's the afterwards of the pain. It's like the rain is gone. And I'm feeling with your energy, you feel a little bit of sadness, a little bit of remorse, a little bit of guilt with your success in dealing with your family, because maybe they aren't there. Maybe, you know, like you've properly earned this success because of your family and what they went through, how they lived. You feel a little bit, I'm hearing a little bit too privileged. And it's like I almost couldn't channel to get anything out, but it's like almost too privileged. Like I'm hearing almost too blessed. This is almost too good to be true. And you want to feel this emotion really hard. Like we have thrilled as your energetic and transformational flow. Like you're thrilled. That's the energy that you're operating on. That's the energy that's surging through you. But for your physical emotion, it's pained. It's almost like you feel like you're ashamed or almost like a regret with feeling this emotion when maybe those around you don't have it. Maybe those around you aren't feeling this emotion. Maybe they're like going through sad. Like you feel like right now isn't the time for my blessings. Right now isn't the time, ooh, for my praise, for my joy. So I won't even speak on it. And it's a little bit different than little number one's energy. Not saying that they weren't blessed and they didn't, but they were dealing with their own self-worth. Your self-worth is a little different. Like it's not even so much connected. You feel almost like you don't deserve these things. Like, yes, I worked hard. Yes, I put in time. But what about so and so? They still doing this. I'm hearing like it's almost a what about so and so consistently. What about so and so? They got this, and what about so and so? And they didn't have that. And what about so and so? And I remember, you know, my mom. And it's just certain things you worry a lot about other people and what they maybe don't have, which is really great. But it pains you so much because you feel like you don't deserve your blessings, though. And when you feel like you don't deserve your blessing, that can lead to imposter syndrome, that can lead to self-doubt, self-sabotage. You not truly being able to work on that. And so with this quartz, and quartz can be put in place of any other stone. It's essentially like a white candle. It's one of the first crystals I ever got years ago, along with rose quartz and amethyst. But with this being the quartz, and it's able to embody any other energy, but with this rainbow coming in, it's like almost like you can't see it until you look inside. And it's almost like that's what it feels like with you. It's like people can't see it almost until they look inside of you. Because right now, like, you're hiding all that glimmer, all that light inside. You're like, oh, no, I don't want to tell them about that. Like, they just told me their car broke down. Like, I don't want to tell them, like, I just got a raise. Like, oh my God. I don't want to tell them I just got married. Like, you feel like it's your blessings are never the right time because of life. And life is always going to be happening for people. Life is life. As long as you're living, it's going to be lifing. As long as you're living, it's always going to be lifing. Okay, something is always going to be happening as long as you're alive. It's the longest thing that you'll ever do in your entire existence, because as long as you exist, you're doing it. So, but you feel in the sense of this way of, ooh, let's keep you up at night. You want to be happy, and it's weighing on you. It's almost like you feel like you got this at the cost of somebody else, at the expense of somebody else. Yeah, you maybe deal with like a lot of like imposter syndrome. Like, do I deserve this? Is this... Y'all got a back to back. It was just almost like this card stifled me, and I had to pull on something else. It almost stifled me from being able to speak, from being able to think. And it really is. It's like you really want to share. And maybe you feel like if you share these blessings, you won't get the excitement that you're looking for some. Like some of you, like, they won't be as happy for me as I need them to be. I just keep to myself, or, I don't want to tell people, yeah, it's already done, but you know how people be. I don't want them to mess up nothing. Or it's like, man, or for a lot of you, it feels like, do I deserve this? Did I truly make this happen for myself? Did I truly get this done with this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Swords? You had to get this done. Ace of Swords is superior inner strength, power, conquering, coming through, allowing that focus and that drive to shine. Like, you've been through some stuff. You have pained and toiled, and yeah, you need to have some sleepless nights. It's a little bit different than the sleepless nights you're having now, or the worry you're having now. Or it's like very hesitant energy. And I don't want that for you. Like, I want you to be able to, like, feel happy and proud. Like, you have so much going on. So much going on for yourself. And so, like, Ace coming in, and Ace of Wands is already about a new start, new creation, new birth, new life, new beginnings. So for Ace of Swords to come in, it's like you have, like, this superior inner strength, this knowledge, this power within you. And it's just like, yeah, we got judgment. Like, this awakening that you had and are having. I'm hearing, like, for some of you, it's on a spiritual level. Like, you feel like it's keeping you up at night, that maybe others aren't noticing what you're noticing on the spiritual level. Like, they not peeping this, they not seeing this. Like, I'm not there. I hope that they, like, are prayed up. I hope they protect it. Like, it's almost like this fear, this worry. And it's like your independence is dead with this dead cat. I seen a dead cat the other day in the road. And I'm getting this message, and I'm giving this message. Sorry, trigger warning. Seen a dead cat in the middle of the road when I was walking. And like, cars were like trying to swear when someone's going over it. It was just like, it hurt my heart so much. And I was just like, this is almost like divine feminine just in the streets, just getting trampled and rolled over. So you could be a woman, and you maybe don't feel like I've earned this position rightfully. I've got, like, It's not almost like maybe that, but it feels like this independence, your intuition, your divine femininity. You maybe feel like you can't step proudly in that with what you have. And we want you to, like, that's both of it. We don't want this weighing on you. I keep saying we because I feel like you're getting so much love from your guides, from the spirit. Just like, we don't want this weighing on you. We want you to have a wake up call. We want you to recognize, like, yeah, you may be living amongst the dead, but how they gonna know that they ain't gotta be dead no more if you don't show them what it's like to live? This is deja vu. I've been getting deja vu all day today, like boom, boom, boom. This is nuts. Um, nuts. Deja vu like crazy. That can be very significant when you feel like you're living or going through this experience again, this life again. But with that happening, then lets me know that you're exactly where you need to be. This is exactly what you're supposed to have. This abundance is exactly what you were supposed to reap. You are reaping what you sowed, what you told for. And if you feel like you didn't work hard enough, but you still got something, maybe you worked hard enough. You worked hard enough. You have been working with all these people having a crown, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, even the Judgment has a crown. And it's like I said, you have to step out of this pained energy of, am I worthy enough? Can I share this? What will people say? What will people think? How will they react? Is it the right time? Is it the right moment? I don't want to be bragging. I don't want to. You have to step into your own gifts, your own power. It can't be hidden anymore. Because what you're not sharing, what you're not giving, that's actually what's keeping you up at night. Share your blessings. Because you know what they say, if you got blessings, God's in the neighborhood. God is in the neighborhood. And not saying people will be looking at your blessings like, let me get them. So some people like, but you are very protected with all this energy. Like this Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands, you're very, very highly protected. Like your karma's coming in with this judgment. You're awakening your truth. They want you to step into that revelation. Yeah, you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this. You've been toiling for this. You've been praying for this, crying for this. You worked hard for this. So they really want you to step. So don't feel this pain energy of like, man, are they sure they made the right choice of making me the VP? Are they sure they made the right choice of me teaching? Are they sure that I'm hearing you with some of your love? Are they sure they made the right choice with me and in love with me, with marrying me, or wanting to have a baby with me? Is this right? Yeah, we got Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So maybe you got off task of your daily practices, of your daily structure. Bless my heart, bless my soul. But yeah, you got off task. You feel like you got off task, but you've been waiting. You're not off task. I feel like this is upright energy. I feel like when it's keeping you up at night, this is how you think about your life. Like, I didn't do enough. And you know Virgo energy is like, let me toil over the toil over the toil over and toil over and toiling them, and then let me check it again, and I'm gonna check it again. It's already done, but let me check what's already done again. So and it's like it's keeping you up, and you're doubting it, and they don't want you to doubt it. Okay? You want to make sure that you keep this motivation, keep this energy, keep this power in and understanding and truth within self, because it is very valuable, not just for your life to continuously speak it and have it, especially with this quartz energy, with this rainbow quartz energy, with that fire and that truth and that enlightenment coming in, but with this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new starts, new creations that will be bold, that will be powerful, that will be a force to reckon with. But it shows creativity. It shows a new perspective. It's a new spark. So yeah, if you are stepping into that boardroom and you look the way you look and you are the way you are, you're supposed to be there. Because obviously what they had before and is not working, and you need to go in. You know? And you're getting love so good, and you feel like it, like, yeah, I'm happy with what I have. Let me go ahead and share that. And for that, the Four of Cups in reverse to be sitting right under the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Yeah. And the hangman, the seven of swords, sorry, the nine of swords, and the knight of pentacles is over here on this side. And the judgment is on this side. It just pains you. Like I said, it's given like almost self-doubting, like, um, they don't even want me to say the word. They literally like zapped it out there, don't even give them the idea of thinking a word. Because this is what you're supposed to have. This is, you literally birthed this. If this is a relationship, I'm not saying you were out there being a pick-me. It doesn't feel like pick-me energy. It feels like you were out there just focusing on yourself, loving on yourself, caring about yourself, and you feel like maybe like somebody going through something with their relationship, or they just broke up with theirs, or somebody go, whatever it is. It's like, still be happy for yourself, especially if you are in that energy. They can be happy while they sad, and you can be, sad while you happy. That's the whole point of relationships. But whatever it is, follow your intuition. Like the moon, the Pisces energy, like this is all within you. You, like I said, you had a lot of sleepless nights. You stayed up thinking about this, processing this. For your career, don't you walk into the rooms, walk into that with your head high. Be thrilled that you got it. And I know, especially as a black person, as a black woman, it's a lot different to go into those so bored and with what's being boldly and proudly that, because either way they're gonna say something. So they might as well say something about the truth of who you are. You get what I mean? So step into those rooms, steps into those places, step into that. If you like, I don't want to tell my parents because of this, they struggled and I don't want them to. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And if somebody got something to say, they was already saying something in the first place. I promise you. If they have something to say based off of what you told them, they was already saying stuff in the first place. And you'll know who you want to tell and not to tell. You'll know who to tell and who not to tell. As soon as I say you'll know who to tell. We got the Empress coming out. Like I said, this idea of birthing something, this creation, this wisdom, this feminine energy of cultivating it, of knowing what you had and what you worked for. Yes, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So you pull in more, you like, okay, I may have, kind of been, but I'm back into it. And I'm on my Queen of Pentacles. I'm not only am I able to do that, like I said, you are sharing your understanding, your wealth, your knowledge. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles is about affluence. Being an amazing hostess, an amazing person. People want and are willing to come to you. You are a reputable source, especially with this Empress coming in. They're like, if you can do it, I know somebody that done it. Hey, that's my cousin, type shit. Because it's pulling into that. And you feel maybe this pain of, like I said, the past. I mean, what you've been through, it still really weighs on your body. And that's why the Ace of Swords is right under the pain card, and the Ace of Wands is under the throat. Is because they want you to combine your past experience and realize, use that pain. Use the pain to drive others out of that bullshit. Because that means that there's something that needs to shift. There's something that needs to be worked on. And then we got the Seven of Wands. I mean, I say that boldly. The Six of Wands was about change, metamorphosis, that growing, that different aspects, that fire energy, that creativity. You're pushing and pulling into that. So they really want you to set a blaze. You are literally, what do they say, trailing a blaze or whatever? That's what you're doing. I'm hearing with this, you broke the mold. You broke the mold. You broke the mold. You changed the game. You shifted, you rearranged. You did something people never seen or thought of before. And that's why they want to come to you. And maybe that's why you're feeling pained. A little bit. I'm feeling like maybe a little worried, a little scared. But they really want you to take this thrilling energy. What is your energetic and transformational flow? What is already inside of you? This energy that's pushing you. It's to be thrilled. It's to be happy. It's to be present. And they really want you to focus and push down on that. Because your blessings are here. Your blessings are abundant, and they want you to be proud of that. So that way they can continuously bless you more. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Of course, the crystals and stones will be down below. Of course, I always want to leave those down below so that way you can work on those emotions and feelings. See if we can. I'm gonna get some final messages with this deck. Oh yes, I do declare. Oh yes, I do declare I did that. Oh yes, I do declare that is mine. Oh yes, I do declare. They really want you to start saying things like that boldly because you did that. Oh yes, I did. That was me. That's all. I set that up. I did that. They really want you to take pride in the work and what you created. And this is all the ace energy. You're starting something new, especially if you're on the spiritual walk, on the spiritual journey. Like I said, in this awakening, you're starting a trailblaze, something new, something different, something powerful that people are like, this is shifting the mode. This is shifting the change. This is shifting how I think. And so allow yourself that. We got school is in session. School is in session. Like I said, you're putting yourself out there. And that is going to help and inspire other people, which is hilarious because at the top of this deck we have inspired, which is also a mental emotion. So yeah, you are going to inspire other people. Because right now your privacy is in plain sight. It's like that energy, that flow is going to burst. It is in plain sight right now. We got the second house coming in, which is Taurus energy, fixed energy, Earth energy, and Venus energy. Like I said, you came across this. It may feel easy breezy, but you worked and you toiled that Earth. You worked and you toiled that Earth. It says it is your responsibility to hear your trauma but not alone. And that's why I want you to share. Because, like I said, it could be something where you feel like maybe my family didn't have this or this and that, or it feels like you don't deserve this or it's not the opportune time. But that is going to help heal so many people, is recognizing we can do this. This is a possibility. This is a way to go. And to some, it may seem like it was a quick fix, like it came out of nowhere, but it didn't. Woo! It says my life is out there normal, breaking the status quo. Like I said, what you're doing is going to really shake things up. It is really going to shift things. It is really going to allow yourself to be seen, heard, and highlighted, like Venus is in the middle of the day. Okay? Very highlighted, very seen. Like I said, your privacy is in plain sight. What you're trying to hide is going to be seen. Venus cannot hide it. Once that sun hits it, baby, we all see it. You can't hide, and that's how it feels. It's like your glow, your light. Be thrilled about that. That rainbow, people want to be under the rainbow. People want to see it, take pictures of it, be around it. Yeah, I want it all back. This is that energy. I'm hearing this is from them. Your ancestors, your guides, whomever. I want it all back. They want you to claim that power, that strength, that thrillment. Because that empowers and strengthens them. That empowers and strengthens people that are leaving. That empowers and strengthens you. Some of you are getting a dream home. I'm getting my dream home now. Keys in hand. I heard the whisper so loud. They've been speaking to you. All this is in blue. So whatever you're getting, and it could be a home, you're like, I don't know yet. I don't want to share that yet. 12th house energy, baby. All them dreams, all them daydreams is coming into reality. Right? Because they're Neptune energy, water energy, mutable energy. Could be dealing with a mother. Could be a mother, I'm hearing. Especially with birthing something, could be becoming a mother. And maybe you're a little afraid. But with this ring light coming out, baby, you are about to be in the face and forefront. And they want you to be really comfortable with that. They really want you to be really comfortable with that. Somebody already knows. It says, I already knew, Spirit told me. And not in like a bad way, but like I said, your light you're trying to hide. Your blessings, your glory. They probably didn't heard about it. Like, what? Okay, I'm gonna just wait. Or they're a dreamer. I got dreamer or seer. So yeah, like I said, you're not supposed to go through this long. Somebody I'm hearing, like somebody you really want to tell them. They already know. And they're excited. They're excited for you. They're happy for you. They seen what you have gone through, what you have been through, what you worked for to get this. Yeah. Yeah. Don't write that. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Alrighty. So that has, I don't feel like anything else needs to be said. You guys. So let's go ahead. Get into channel 3. Mmm. 10011. 10011. What? Sorry. I have me singing mood, but yeah, first house energy, ascendant energy, Aries energy. 11th house energy is Aquarius energy. 0 is starting over. So you literally went, it's like you're almost there. You're almost at completion. And that makes sense with your cards. It's because you got the bloodstone. Ooh, that's nice and warm. I have it under my lamp. I have all the stones under my lamp. You have the bloodstone. And you know what's so crazy is your card technically, your like pick is the only one that actually had like a card resonated. Like with the second one, I had to do quartz because there wasn't an actual rainbow quartz. The first one, I just had to pick cards because there isn't one for an actual wishing stone. But with yours, there was actually something there. There was actually something there. And I'm feeling that with your energy, that there's actually something here already inside of you. And it's almost like with this one ascending Aries energy, starting something 0, 0, and then straight to 11 Aquarius energy, expansion energy, growth energy, like humanitarian giving energy, like affluence energy. It's like you went from 0 to 100. Like it's almost like it shocked you to a point, and it made you a little bit scared, made you a little bit nervous, especially with that being one of the cards that you got, and the only card for the bloodstone is nervous. But also I put another card to kind of help balance out the energy like I did with the other ones. But you really went 0 to 100, and that I'm hearing my growth shocked me, made me a little scared of my own power. And this is a little bit different than the second one if you stayed for that. Because that one, it was more like their blessings, their outward physical blessings. This is given, not saying you're not blessed physically, but this is given like where you went spiritually. Yeah, where your elevation spiritually, you weren't expecting all these gifts to ramp up so much, to grow so much, to be there. And it kind of is like got you a little nervous, got you a little scared, almost of your own power, or almost of what's next for you. Like, am I gonna start seeing shit? Is shit gonna start flying across the room? Like, is that what's gonna be happening? That's warm. Is that what's gonna be going on? It's almost like it kind of scares you a little bit. But with this physical motion, you guys also having that ascendant first Aries energy, that first child, that first like I'm wondered energy, along with this Aquarius, I'm unique, I'm different energy. It has you nervous and you're mental, but your body is not showing it. And I like that in a sense, because it's like you are operating in a way, not out of fear, not out of worry, because you got accepting under physical emotions. Like you're willing to recognize, like, I'm nervous about this, but I'm not afraid to keep going, to keep pushing myself to that 12th senior year class ascension. Like, if I got here and I feel like, whoop, that was real quick, fast, and in a hurry, you know, obviously I'm protected. Obviously, like I'm guided. Like, obviously, ooh, ooh, obviously I'm protected. Obviously I'm guided. And also with this accepting and this nervous energy, I'm hearing, I'm accepting my nervousness too. And I'm using it. Yeah, this energy, you guys are confident. I'm hearing you guys just want to You just want to go. You just want to go. I'm feeling different cards for you. Like I'm not feeling the tarot cards. I'm gonna still pull them. So I want to go ahead and get that in there. I'm not feeling too many for you. But you guys, you know what? No. No, no. I'm gonna just do this. Because this is the energy I'm feeling. This is the energy I'm feeling. So I'm gonna follow it. Yeah, you guys are ready. Ooh, Ashe. We got Capricorn energy coming out, which is that 10th, which is that completion. Like I said, you like, I done completed. I'm done. I'm set and I'm ready. I'm accepting it. Yeah, we got splitting the deck on the other side was worth the wait. So I'm glad I chose this deck. Trust in self. Ashe. So just allowing those things to fall into place, whether people are no longer here, whether more people come in and you accepted them, whether you lost jobs, gain more clients, whatever it is, it's like whatever was happening in your life, as it was happening, like you were very calm within like the rebirth, the chaos. I'm not saying like you didn't have your moments, but it was just very much like you really did use this nervousness for your excitement to recognize like this is a start over. This is a change. This is, yeah, I can open up and worth the wait is on the other side again. I can open up. I can share these thoughts, these informations. I can be open. I can be free. I can be expressive. And whatever happens, happens. Whatever flows, flows. Whatever, like, it is what it is energy. And you're very accepting of that. Ooh, yeah. Your energy is completely different. What do we have here, feeling spirit? In regards to this bloodstone energy, we got release the past. Release the past. We put that over nervous. Put that over nervous. Some of you are hesitant. I'm feeling like majority of you already, but some of you are hesitant. But I'm hearing this is yeah, more so to do relationships. That purple energy coming in with Libra. Harmonious relationships. And again, it's that nervousness of I'm gonna let go what needs to let go. Some of you could be nearing your Saturn return, and that's why you're feeling it, and you're trying to be calm and accepting in your physical body, which I said is really great, is that centering of allowing things that I cannot control everything. I can only control myself. And sometimes other motherfuckers try that. So it's just like you are allowing yourself to be on a productive path of growth, of change, of newness. And like I said, some of you could be going on your Saturn return, could be in your Saturn return. And that's why sometimes you do reflect a lot when you're on your Saturn return, like a lot, like what happened in the past? Why am I going? All that good jazz, and then some. Shoot, something different. Oh, that felt good. But yeah, you've been putting in action. You've been putting in action, and you've been real like methodical with it. You've been like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna go. This is my set plan. It's my, like I said, you kind of are approaching this with a very balanced mindset. Like I said, this nervous and accepting, like you realize you have to release the past, and it could be relationships, it could be with jobs. I'm hearing with contracts, it's like they're ending, but also like you're releasing your old self, your old ways with this Saturn energy. You're like, you're realizing like it's okay for me to wreck my wreck shop, because I didn't really wreck shop. Like I went into it, I dived into it. And like I said, with this Virgo energy, you're like, I'm very like, I'm the maiden, like I'm very methodical. I'm very like, I'm putting in action into work. I'm actively working on that. I'm actively putting that in. Some of you could be actively putting that in. See out there. I'm funny, bro. I'm really funny. And that could be your way of releasing. Do what you need to do as long as you feel safe. Okay? That's all I say. It ain't my life, baby. So, the fuck? Shit, lucky for you. Have some for me, okay? Have some for me. I share. All right, but with this Virgo and all this amazing energy, okay, it's a recognition of who you are. Like I said, actions speak louder than words, and you're realizing that the actions of your life are speaking a whole lot louder than your words ever could at this moment. And you realize with this mental clarity over the nervous energy, you realizing if I start speaking on my nervousness, that's how I'm going to start acting and reacting, and I don't want to do that. Like I said, Mercury energy, I don't want to start speaking that, so I'm just going to release the past. Let is, let is, and let be the be, because yeah, communication again. I'm not communicating that over life. You're speaking so much into your life of just being willing to accept what is for you and what isn't for you, what's going to push you, what isn't going to push you. Yeah, you're okay with the unexpected. You're okay with, like I said, more or less, this or that. You're like, I'm recognizing, like, the more I expect stuff, the more I get nervous. And not saying that you aren't expecting blessings, you aren't expecting love, you aren't expecting support, but you're like, the more I expect it in such a rigid and confined way, I might block my blessings. But if I also do that, I like might get worried or put fear into things because it didn't work out exactly as I wanted or as I presented, or I might deny it. And you're like, I don't want any of that. I want to be able to take in what is for me, whether it's unexpected or not. Yeah, you are ready. Because everything, like I said, them cards kept coming up, worth the wait, worth the wait. You are ready. And it could be that you haven't had any amazing sex in a while and that you'll be having some soon. And you're like, I'm just sticking to my plan. I'm going to do me. And if it come in and in, either way, I'm ready. Either way, I'm ready. We got power couple. This can be business or it can be relationship and business and pleasure. So we have you, especially with this Libra and Virgo energy coming in. It can definitely be giving business and pleasure, but it works out really well. You guys are very grounded, very centered, very rooted. Yeah, you've been let go of control. Or you're letting go of control. This reading feels like you really are going into the mode of accepting it and releasing things into the ethers. We got water in reverse, so you could be maybe a little bit emotional about this. Like I said, your mental state is a little bit nervous, but your body is accepting. So, your emotions is literally right on top of both of those. With that being reversed, so you could, like I said, be weighing those emotions, still figuring that out. Like I said, it's not easy, breeze, beautiful, you know, but you are accepting it a whole lot easier than you would have in the past, because you're recognizing what is going to happen afterwards is going to be so much better. It's going to be so much different. I'm going to have to rediscover that. I'm going to have to deal with that. And I would rather deal with that truly and wholeheartedly than dealing with that and having to let go of the past when that new thing happens, changes, or shifts, or I have to change or release and let go if I'm still dwelling on the past. It's starting to hurt right here for me, like near the third eye, but also near your eyes, period. So maybe you got to cry. Have you been crying a lot lately to help you let go, to help you release? Yeah, especially, yeah, like I said, some of you definitely could be going. I'm hearing, yeah, I'm going through mines right now. Yeah, you definitely could be going through a Saturn return. And me, I recently my, I actually looked up, like my Vedic astrology, got everything in there. And I looked up both of my signs in Saturn, just to kind of see how that would affect me and has affected me because I already went through mine and possibly gotta go through it again. And I am, but, oh, that card flew out quick, fast, and hurry. Yeah, we got Cancer energy. So dealing with some emotions, dealing with the death, dealing with the death of somebody, death of something. Mm. For some of you, that was a really, really hard release, but it really propelled you forward in a different way of seeing and looking at things. Yeah, we have they adore you. They adore you and they want to treat you that way. We got that over here on the amazing section you already. So it's giving it's almost like a split collective, but very much the same energy in a sense. And obviously, I'll explain. Like for one of you, it's accepting relationships, romantic, platonic, family, and you're accepting it. And you're going to get something coming in, and you're going to allow yourself to truly, truly let go and being this Gemini air energy in this communicative, open, expressive energy, being in the realization of we're sisters, not twins, even though the Gemini is twins, but that's kind of how it feels like my energy, like that is my twin, but like, I don't know, maybe twin flame. I don't really do those things. So take that with a grain of salt because I don't really do that. I don't know much about that. I hear it a lot. People say it a lot. I don't know too much about that. I've never really dived into that because I've always been like twin flame. Like it's just it never like piqued my interest. So maybe it piqued yours. That's kind of the energy is given almost like twin flame energy in a sense. Spirit keeps making me want to say it, so it must resonate with you and not in like no shame. Like I never studied on it. So teach me shit. Put it in the comments. I don't know shit. I like to know shit. Let me know shit. But that's almost what it's given. Like you're gonna have this great friendship, great relationship, great like if that's what you're looking for. But either way, like I said, they're gonna adore you. They're gonna love you. If it's romantic, you're gonna have amazing, obviously. But either way, friendship, romantic, whatever, it's in there. And on this side, it's giving very like business. You're letting go of what didn't work out. You're putting in action into creating that foundation with this Cancer energy right on top of the release the past and love as a bird, because you're putting in action into your passion, into your goals, into what you truly want to do. And it's also kind of laying on top of this Libra and Virgo. And then kind of leads into this power couple energy of like being able to have this business of pleasure. Somebody that truly supports you, they back you up, but they're also your lover. And it could be from an unexpected source, an unexpected person, an unexpected race, things of that sort. But with this Mercury coming in, it's coming in nice, fast, and strong for you. Okay. So with this water energy, like I said, you both, it's on top of both of the cards. You both just may need to release and cry, and that'll also help you with letting go. Yeah, we got Aquarius energy that wanted to come out. It always wants to come out, don't you? You gotta be seen, you know. Well, yeah, a lot of good energy coming in for you guys. I'm excited. I am excited. We got respect boundaries. So you could be dealing with that because I laid that right on the business side. So you could be dealing with maybe your company not respecting your boundaries. And then we got body language. And that's right on the romantic, coupley, platonic-y, family side. Relationship, business. But in the middle, it's pleasure. But yeah, definitely got that fire energy. So for some of you, it could be both, obviously, because business and pleasure. But for some of you, like I'm good on my business front, but man, my relationships, whatever it is. So that adore you, they'll be able to show you like in their body language as well as their words. Because I feel like body language should really, I'm not saying it shouldn't be taken seriously, but unless you deaf, maybe it should only count for like 10%, 15 at most. Okay, that's just so you got words, you got other ways of doing it. But also with that amazing sex coming in, it can be like they know what I want before I even know what I want in their moment. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one was nice for you guys. That one was nice. I'm not feeling anything else for you, or maybe I am. Which one is this? I'm actually feeling this one. Just gonna get the final messages. Yeah. It smells so good in here. Snap, snap. So you're gonna be cooking soon. Gonna have something cooking up in the kitchen. Maybe somebody's making something, or you're making something. You guys are gonna be cooking together. This is my food deck. My food deck. Work with me, cards. Work with me, cards. We got. Oh, there's going to be more than enough for everybody. It's going to be more than enough for everybody. There's going to be more than enough love, more than enough care, more than enough time, I'm hearing, for everybody. There's going to be, and I made this like obviously with the plentifulness of food. So there's going to be more than enough sustenance to go around with this. Whatever you're setting up, whether it's platonic relationship, romantic relationship, family relationship, whether it's business relationship, business and pleasure relationship, career, it's a sense of there's more than enough to go around. Like I said, you have this very balanced energy almost. If you're not there, it's pretty much there. And then we have cabbage, right? We have it as bold. You can get it in fall or winter. It's a sense of release. It's good to bring in luck. It's good to be in a sense of your core. It can be white, it can be green. It's good to cleanse you out. If you know, you know. It can be out fried, boiled, rolled. I just added other things. But it is good for luck and for the release and for cleansing that energy. So if you also need to release that, it's like something is like, ooh, gagging me. Yeah. Yeah. We have don't jump as soon as I spit the deck. Don't jump, the cake is in the oven. Don't jump, the cake is in the oven. And this is about the sense of like, don't jump the gun quite yet. Don't force things quite yet. Allow things to flow. As soon as you're like, is it done? You keep opening the oven, moving around, just like sit down. Yeah, this came out again. It's gonna smell so good. Like your presence, your energy, your essence. It's gonna be so amazing. So amazing. Anything else from this deck? They have me do food for you guys. This is the first. You guys are the first deck I use it on. Ooh, you guys are the first people I use it on. We got oats, oatmeal cookies, oatmeal cakes, oatmeal pies, cereal, but it's also good for drawing in money. And it's good for fiber, but it's really good for drawing in money. So if that's what you're looking for, what you're going for, Spirit is saying, eat some oats. We also got cranberries as well as okra, which is good. Okra is good for fertility, overcoming challenges, protection against evil, especially if you're starting your business. I'm hearing going into that, especially if you are in a relationship and you're accepting where things are going. If you are looking for a pregnancy, I'm hearing allow that to flow. And if it's not flowing, then we eat some okra. But I'm hearing if it's not flowing, it's a sense of allowing things to happen when it needs to happen, especially with that worth the weight coming in more than once. And don't jump, the cake is in the oven, kind of like the baby's in the oven. So just give it some moment in time. Maybe you guys need to, I'm hearing, smell each other again, like be around each other again and sense and be comfortable with each other again if that's what you want. Because you can make a baby in a lot of situations, but it's a lot more fun to have fun, if you know what I mean. Just so yeah, take that. That's what they told me. But you can mix it in anything. You can have it raw, you can have it boiled. Why did I leave off the D from that? Let me fix that now. Now I lift off the D from that. Y'all go have sex. Get off this thing. Go have sex. Just go do that. If that's what you do, go do that. Y'all just freaky. We also got cranberries. They're very tart, very bitter. They can be used as a juice, the queen of juices. Okay, queen. Okay, but they are also good for abundance. They are good for healing. They are good for energy and vitality and action. And you are really putting action into your life. Like you said, love is a verb. You're very vibrant, very seen. So also, again, with that abundance, with this funds coming in, let me eat some oats for breakfast. Things of that sort. But that has been y'all reading, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in, people in. And of course, I will have all this information down below for your reading, for your selection, and why did they decide to fuck up at the end. And thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good jazz.